Hey guys, this is Jake here to teach you how to make some wheat pizza dough. What I have here, I have a bowl full of 1.5 cups of warm water, and all you have to do is first you're going to make your water yeast mixture. What you're going to do is pour the yeast in here just like this. Just let it go in. Like I said, that's 1.5 cups, and this is a packet. With the yeast you use 1 teaspoon. If you don't have a packet and you have a little jar of yeast, use 1 teaspoon. Then what you're going to do is take some sugar, not salt, some sugar. If you put salt in it, it won't activate and it'll mess your whole mixture up. But I've got about 1 teaspoon of sugar here, maybe a little bit more, and then you just sprinkle it over the top of your yeast mixture. Alright, what you're going to do is stir this around just gently for a couple seconds here, just to get it kind of mixed in, just like that. And now once you're done stirring it, you're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Alright, as you can see, our yeast has activated in the warm water with the sugar. Now, I'm going to show you the ingredients we're going to need to make the wheat flour. First, we have a bag of all-purpose white flour. Then we have some whole wheat flour here, some salt, and then some canola oil. You can use olive oil, and it's actually preferred to use olive oil, but I only have canola oil right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mix these ingredients in the bowl. And so first off, you're going to take... Well, first off, you're going to mix the canola oil. So we want 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to measure out this cap full here. And then pour that in there. After that, we're going to put some 2 cups of wheat flour. So we've got 1 here. This is 4 ounces, so that'll be 1 cup. And 2 cups right there. And then the white flour. We're just going to be mixing 1 cup at first, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the other half of that. So we've got 1 cup here. Okay, so we've got 2 cups of wheat in there and 1 cup of white flour in there. And you need the white flour in there because otherwise the mixture won't hold together. And then you're going to put a teaspoon of salt in there like I just showed you. Then you're going to mix this up in the bowl. Starting to get a little bit doughy here. Just going to keep mixing until you get all the flour that's around the edges mixed in to a nice consistency. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Okay. I'm just mashing it with my spoon right now. Okay, now what I did here is I laid down half a cup of white flour on the counter, and this is our ball that we had in the bowl over here. Now what you're going to do is start working the mixture of dough that you had into all the white flour that you just laid out on the counter, and try to get all the white flour that you laid out on the counter into the dough mixture. So just move it around on top of this, and eventually it's going to work its way into your dough ball. Just keep working on it and keep kneading it, and what I like to do is fold it and push down on it and then turn it around and just keep kneading it. Kind of bring this all to the center. Make sure your counter is pretty clean. So just keep kneading it like that. And what you want to do is put your body into it, so you're not using too much of, squeezing and stuff like that. You're just putting your bodies into it. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to turn this into a little dough ball. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick it up off the counter. You're first going to get it about like that, fold it under right there, and then turn it, grab right here, fold it under. Do that a couple times, and just push in here and squeeze with this hand. And then you're just going to twist it in like that. And that's going to turn it into a perfect ball. You put it on the counter. And see, that's how you're going to want it to look. It's nice and smooth on top. Once you're done there, you can take your bowl. You're going to put it inside your bowl. If you have olive oil, at this point you can lightly drizzle some olive oil over it and kind of smear the olive oil over the top so you have it nice and coated for this bowl. Then what I like to do, and I'll let it sit in a warm, dry place for about an hour. And then it'll be ready to go. It's going to double in size, and once it's done that, you can take it out, and then I'll show you what to do from there. We've got our dough here, and I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Now, first we're going to take out the dough ball. Like I said, it's doubled in size now. Now, this is going to be too big of a pizza, so what I'm going to do is cut it. I'm going to cut it right here down the middle. I'm actually going to cut it 4 pieces. So I'm going to make some thinner crust pizzas. Okay, and then what we're going to do once we have it cut is shape these into little balls. Just like that. This is perfect if you want your kids to cook their own little personal pizza. This will help them a lot. You can shape them, and then they'll just shape it into a pizza, you know, by pushing down. We're going to go ahead and use this one as our pizza, though. So I'm going to put these back in my little pan here, or back in my little bowl. Put the plate over them, and I'm going to put those in the fridge to save them for another day.